was just a girl.
We're like diamonds in the sky. Don't you worry, child. Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Bradley for following through on the vision that they were given almost 10 years ago, because without them, none of us would be here today. And I have to thank my mentors, Kayla Lewis for getting me into the business, Letitia Campbell for leading me past 3 years. I could not be here today without. And I'm going to tell you that I don't accept excuses from my team, because my first year in network marketing, I lost 3 siblings in a 9-month period. I lost my job of 30 years. My daughter moved thousands of miles away to Texas, and I thought my life was over. The only thing I had control of was this business. And I focused on it, and we grew to 1-star, then to 2-star, and here we are at 3-star and a sapphire ring. So don't give excuses, because everybody has life. Now go out there and get your next sapphire ring.
Oh my goodness. I'm in shock. I did not expect this. Thank you so much. PlanNet Marketing has changed my life forever. Forever and ever and ever. I want every single one of you in this room to realize that you can get out of your own head like I got out of my own head, because I lacked confidence. I lacked belief in my own abilities, and PlanNet Marketing changed all of that. My incredible upline, Leah Lockett, changed all of that. Please, please, please borrow someone else's belief like I did until you find your own. I want to thank my team. You are so, so incredible. I'm getting emotional. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sponsor Stephanie Cloutier said yes. I got to say yes. I had the opportunity because she believed in the business. And now I've helped 900 people also say yes and change their lives. I was a 5th grade teacher. I had a fixed income. It didn't matter how hard I worked. I got the same pay every single day. And my husband and I wanted to start having a family, and doctors told me for years I wouldn't have kids. And I found this business so I could save some money on the side, because I didn't want my finances indicating my ability to have children. And I hit 1-star director in my first 12 months. And then on March 12th, 2020, my world shut down. My school closed. I was 8 months pregnant. To tell me he had terminal cancer, and he had 3 weeks to 3 months to live, and I didn't know if he would meet my baby. He was PlanNet Marketing's biggest fan. He was the person who said yes every single time I talked about the business, and I put my business on the side for a while. I had to take care of my dad, be a new mom. And then in August 2022, I opened my laptop. I had 44 left on my team, down from almost 200. And I put my sneakers on, and I said, let's go. And now 2 years later, we're at 900. My favorite quote is, if you're not making the kind of money you want, you haven't helped enough people. If you're not making the money, go help more people. And this is not six-figure for me. This is a six-figure legacy. This is a six-figure legacy that my family will continue to earn and beyond, because I'm not stopping here. 25 a month that can give my family a return, six-figure return.
Your speaker for the evening, Mr. Tim Grover.
Enjoying breakfast. Later on, I'll be speaking to over 6,000 individuals in the travel industry. I know all the events are special, but I got a chance to meet some of the individuals. You talk about a group that's energetic and fired up to get better and hear my message. This is it. I'll keep you updated.
First step in achieving anything always starts with doubt, no matter who you are. But what happens after doubt?
I definitely was not expecting that. Thank you, Mr. Bradley. Thank you, Mrs. Bradley. This has been an amazing journey. I've been through so much over the past 8 years, dealing with MS. Sometimes I'm not walking, sometimes I'm walking, but I'm not giving up. I don't know what life is going to bring as far as multiple sclerosis is concerned, but I know that this opportunity is going to help me take care of myself. So for those that are out there, just keep going, never give up, and understand that this truly, truly, truly is the best place on the planet.
See, a lot of individuals are looking for courage because they're scared to do things. You know, they want to find the courage so they can do the things that they fear. They can do the things that they're scared of. They're doing the things that they doubt. I want you to try this. If you're afraid of something, if you're doubting yourself, if you're scared, instead of finding courage first, go do those things and find courage from doing those things. Do it the other way around.
Woo! First and foremost, I want to thank God. Because without Him, none of this would be possible. Second, I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Bradley for their vision, because I would have never believed that a stay-at-home mom homeschooling my kids 7 years ago would be here. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Chrissy Walker, for saying yes first. She sat in my living room. We said we were gonna be millionaires. We claimed it years ago. And she brought this vision, and we ran with it. Thank you to my team, because without y'all, none of this would be possible. To my man. My husband is a full-time firefighter in Arlington, Texas. And when I started this business, one of the visions was that I wanted to replace his income with this business. And within the first 2 years, that was done with PlanNet Marketing. And it wasn't just because of the money. I wanted him to have options. When we started this business, we weren't even 40 years old yet, and I met my husband in Germany in the Army. And we have no money. We were broke, busted, and disgusted. And because of PlanNet Marketing, we're now living on 10 acres. My children both have legacy businesses of their own. My husband has his own legacy business. And there are people that are watching us that have seen the growth. Share your journey out loud. I don't care where you are, how little or how big you think it is, because somebody is watching you. One person that was watching me was Letitia Campbell. I was sitting on Facebook Live doing credit videos and talking about travel, and she was working in a plant for 12 hours a day. And she said, how is this lady with no job able to jet set the world? And I'm at work. Share your vision out loud. You don't know who's watching you. And the moment you stop, Rachel said it. She said no 21 times, and on the 18th time, somebody stopped asking, and she went to somebody else. Don't let that be you. The second message that I have is that don't stop. Don't take your foot off the gas. I took my foot off the gas for 4 years. And someone I sponsored got a ring with me today. I've always told them to outrun me, but I got track shoes on again. So I'm here to tell you, do not quit, because you have people betting on you. So if you don't have the belief right now, you borrow it until you get it.
Grows to over 4,000 individuals balanced. You become a 5-star director in the company, and we get to award you with a diamond-encrusted Rolex watch. And I would like for Miss Letitia Campbell to come up here and get that diamond-encrusted Rolex watch.
Just to show up. Put some work in there. Do a little action with it. Get with your team. Can I tell y'all that I got this watch and this ring by simply spending time and building genuine relationships. 2024, y'all. Get in the living rooms with your teens. Talk to them. Help them. Hustle and help with your people, y'all. That's it. Thank you so much.
PlanNet Marketing, how are we doing? Mr. Bradley, would you join us up front? As 6-star directors, his core, Rachel, y'all 6-star directors, we wanted to just show you from the plant how much we appreciate you. So we have a short tribute. Would you do us the honors?
Wow, how PlanNet Marketing has changed and impacted my life. How PlanNet Marketing has changed and impacted my life. The 19th of January 2016 was the day I joined, and I was talking about this to someone not too long ago. If someone took PlanNet Marketing out of my life, how my life would look, I mean, it would be just indescribable, different.
PlanNet Marketing has had the greatest impact on my life. Being a mom at 15 and, having some trials and tribulations and being a divorcee and having bankruptcies and foreclosure and car repossession, to being able to really get everything that I desire.
PlanNet Marketing has definitely been a life-changing opportunity. It's allowed me to have an impact greater than what I ever would have been able to just on my own.
PlanNet Marketing has allowed me to do things I normally would never have done. Because of PlanNet Marketing, I was able to resign from my full-time engineering job. And I've been trying to work myself out of corporate America for so long. Wanted to find a way, and PlanNet Marketing is it.
Being the first person in my family to break the generational curse of poverty, I was able to become the first millionaire within my family because of PlanNet Marketing.
It's allowed me to enjoy life to the limits, save money, make money, while having fun all at the same time.
The food that I eat, the places I go, the people around me, the smile I have when I wake up in the morning, PlanNet has enabled me to travel well over 200 times internationally since I got into this business.
It's given me options, and I think that's the most important thing. We talk about the money a lot, but actually it's given me options. It's given me options to stay out of the country. It's given me options to never have to miss an assembly or a sporting event or a dance recital.
I've been able to be one of the 6-figure income earners. I've been able to pay off tens of thousands of dollars worth of debt, personal debt, but then even to be able to purchase and pay off a luxury vehicle.
It's given me my life back. And yes, the pay is nice, but it's given me so much more than that.
The impact that PlanNet Marketing has had in my life, it has literally changed my life for the rest of my life. Growing up poor, low middle class, from a little small town in Central Florida, no one had ever told me they wanted me to be wealthy until I met the founder of PlanNet Marketing, our visionary, Mr. Bradley.
It's hard to put in words, Mr. Bradley, just what you need. You came in my life at a point where I really needed something, and you stretched me, challenged me, there exactly.
I think the magic in the mentorship from Mr. Bradley is that it's personalized.
He always sees things in other people before they see it themselves.
What can I say about Donald Bradley? He, to me, is so much more than mentor, CEO and founder.
Mr. Bradley means everything to me. A lot of people hear me talk about my dad all the time. He has all the qualities that my dad had.
Mr. Bradley, early on, was a father figure. Although I'm a little bit older than him, he's a father figure.
You might have the same goals as someone else, but he has the ability of getting you there with a method that is pertinent to you.
My entire life has changed because of Mr. Bradley's decision to start this company.
Well, Mr. Bradley, of course, it's been years upon years, but I just want to take the time out to say thank you. Thank you for investing your time, your energy. Thank you for giving into not just my life, but into the lives of everyone that's attached to me.
Thank you for all of the many acts of kindness that you've displayed towards my family, my team.
I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful to him, I'm grateful to his wife, because I know that there had to be sacrifices on her part as well, to to allow her husband to go out and really build this organization the way that he has.
Mr. Ray, the biggest heartfelt tribute from me and my team. Thank you so much for your incredible leadership, vision, and allowing us to even have access to a vehicle that's attached to something that's very much travel.
Thank you for your heart for people.
Thank you for giving me and my family the options in life. Thanks for allowing us to live the life that we lead.
Thank you for causing me to see that it's beyond the four walls, but that we can really make a difference in the lives of so many people.
You have touched so many people's lives. You have changed the lives of the people, and I am so, so proud of you.
His passion that he pours into all of us on a regular basis is actually taking us into different places. And for that, I'm always so thankful.
Thank you, Mr. B.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Guys, get on your feet. Give it up for the founder, the visionary, the ring giver, Mr. Donald Bradley.
Now, real quick, I mean, this means a lot to me, a lot more than anybody can ever realize. When I started the company 8 years ago, it'll be 9 years in October, I told Andy Cawthon, before we even got started, is the most difficult thing for me is to not be able to compete for 1 star, for 2, for 3, for Sapphire, Ruby, right? And I had to make an adjustment to the way I think, right? And it was a struggle because all my life, what drove me was competing for, right? And this time, I had to make an adjustment because I was not going to be a 1 star. I was never going to be a Sapphire. And it took a serious, soulful, mindful adjustment that some champions can understand today. So to be awarded this ring from my champions, you know, just it gives me the best of both worlds. Today I get a chance to celebrate being the king. And now stop, freeze, because I'm going back now to being the king and queen maker. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Remember that your comeback is greater than your setback and it's just the beginning. Thank you.
But you have to stay the course. I want to thank my amazing team of champions. Give it up if you're in
First of all, I want to say thank you everybody who helps and prays for Ukraine. For 912 days, my country is fighting for its freedom. Many people lose their lives and thousands of Ukrainians have become immigrants. I'm an immigrant too. I came to the United States 10 years ago to fight for my freedom. With one suitcase, with no money, with no family here, with very limited English, and even without work permit. I remember working 14-hour days at grocery store and making mistakes like calling pepper paper and being laughed at by customers. I remember how I was fired because I was trying to get another job that paid 50 cents more. It wasn't easy, but every day I told myself, freedom is not free. You have to fight for your freedom. Only you are responsible for your success and for your dreams. And I worked hard. I took every chance that I could. I started a couple businesses, and thanks God, I didn't miss this opportunity that literally changed my life. Because I had 8 years experience in travel business in Ukraine, and while I was a network marketing hater, I can say, first 3 years I concentrated only on selling travel. When my coach, Mr. Hampton, tried to call me because he saw something bigger in me, I didn't pick up the phone and I texted my sponsor, Yana Pons, right away, please tell him not to call me. But then, after war came to Ukraine and thousands of Ukrainians started to come to the United States, I realized that I have solution for them, how they can more easier than me start their new life in new country. My team, I'm super proud of you, of everybody of you. You are a true example that nothing matters, just your desire to win. I'm proud of everybody who is today here. You made the decision, so fight for your freedom. I'm super proud to be part of this amazing company that changed people's life. Thank you, Mr. Bradley. Thank you, all coaches. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, my family, my husband, who is taking care of my 6-year-old daughter right now when I'm here. Thank you.
First off, I just want to say thank you so much for Mr. and Mrs. Bradley, for the vision for the company, but for the vision that you've seen in me as well. All the leaders, Mr. Moore, Mrs. Natalie Graham, Mr. Cedric White, thank you guys so much. To my coach, Letitia Campbell, I love you so much. Thank you for everything that you've done. Oh, you're just so amazing. Y'all, my partner, Jill, thank you for supporting me for everything. And of course, my team. My team, we go from the beach to the bank, Chase Bank. I love you guys so much. And you guys, personal development, y'all never stop learning. Never. Always be a student of this industry. We will never know everything that there is to know. But I'm so just grateful and I'm so hungry to get to the top. So y'all, we're gonna get rich together. Thank you so much, Mr. Bradley.
I don't know what to say, I don't know where to begin. I have been on the most incredible personal development journey ever, and I didn't realise that when I came into the business. It was actually Mr. Bradley that saw it in me first of all when I couldn't speak on stage whatsoever, completely flopped, couldn't say anything, and every time I saw him he'd walk up to me and he would tap as if he was tapping the microphone to work on myself. And that was really where I threw myself into this journey, and I've always said it in all of my trainings to all of my team. The money is absolutely incredible, but it is nothing compared to the journey that we actually go on as individuals. Who I was 7 years ago is not the person that I am today, and who I'm going to be in 7 years, I have got such a journey to go on to get to that person, but I'm never, ever, ever going to stop. But a huge thank you to Cindy and JP for being my absolute rocks and telling me when I'm wrong, putting me in my place and supporting and encouraging me always. Thank you to everyone.
What's up, PlanNet Marketing again? I have a little message and I want to make sure that it's impactful as possible. So that is why I have my phone, because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything, okay? We're living in a world that's moving at the speed of light, where trends change faster than a TikTok challenge. And if we're not learning, we're standing still. But here's the thing, learning isn't just about soaking up knowledge. It's about leveling up your life. It's about turning information into action and action into results. Think of it like this. Every new skill, every piece of information you pick up is like a tool in your arsenal. The more you learn, the more you're equipped to tackle whatever life throws your way. But here's the T. This is the T that takes you from good to unstoppable. It's called implementation. You can know everything there is to know about PlanNet Marketing. But if you are not putting it into action, it's like owning a Bentley and never taking it out of the garage. Implementation is where the magic happens. It's where you take those ideas and you make them real. It's where you start seeing the results that turn heads and change lives. But it doesn't stop there. Once you've learned, once you've implemented, there's one last step that separates the greats from the rest. And that's called teaching others. Because here's the deal, relationships are the real currency in this world. Relationships equals a bag. If you don't know what a bag is, that's money. When you invest in others, when you share your knowledge, your experience, your wins, you're not just building connections, you're building wealth. When you teach others, you create a ripple effect that can transform your business, your team, and your life. You're no longer just someone who knows things. You become a leader, a mentor, and an influencer. And in today's world, that is priceless. So here's a challenge. Never stop learning. Always implement, and above all, teach others what you know. Because when you do, you're not just growing yourself, you're growing a network of success, a community of doers, and a legacy that will outlast any trend. And that, my friends, that's how you win the game of life. So PlanNet Marketing, thank you for forcing me to become lit in my business. On the count of 3, I want everybody to say, learn, implement, teach. 1, 2, 3. Learn, implement, teach. That's how you become lit. I want to thank Mr. Bradley, Mrs. Deborah Bradley, always and forever grateful. Thank you to my beautiful mother. Thank you to my Superman. Thank you to my sponsor for your yes. Thank you, Mr. Moore, because you saw this in me before I could even see it in myself. Thank you, Coach Nat. Thank you to my core sisters and my amazing team. I love you all. Thank you.
A lone sport. This is a team sport. You have got to get together. You have got to stand up and lead from the front from day one. You do not have to be special to have success in this business, but what you do have to do and what you have to be is what everybody else won't. You have to be consistent, you have to be determined, and you have to be willing to put in the work.
I started to attempt to imitate her speech, but I figured I wouldn't embarrass myself. It's an honor to be a trailblazer in a company that is changing lives around continents and around the world. And as the theme says, this is just the beginning. So the beautiful thing for every single one of us that's in the room today, we are here in the beginning. The majority of people never understand the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And they look back at the moment in time and they say, I wish I would have. And every single one of us have been in the right place at the right time at some point in our lives, because we all have made this statement. If I would have known then what I know now, I would have, I could have, I should have. Well, today we're removing the I shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome from every person in this room. Because all of you know about this amazing opportunity. You're here right now, in the beginning. And I love what the young lady stated earlier, that $19.95
No insurance policy would allow me to have a legacy business where my income can extend beyond the grave. So don't just be a trailblazer here at PlanNet Marketing, be a trailblazer for your generations to come. Because it's bigger than just you. And if you're not willing to serve something bigger than you, you'll simply serve you. And that's not what leadership is about.
Guys, truly honored to be here amongst these illustrious champions. And we really are a family. As we say, we collaborate, but our whole focus and mission is how can we grow the planet? If you help enough people get what they want, you'll get everything that you want. And so the reality is it was said earlier, we need more people for the planet. I heard Director Ellaby say, if you take care of the planet will take care of you. And so it's an awesome responsibility. A lot of people look at the income that you can earn, and it's true. The lifestyles and the toys that we've been able to get, and it's life-changing. But the biggest thing that comes from serving people. And so as I wrap up, what I just want to do is I actually had this, I want to share this. We talked and I was honored to be a trailblazer. I just wanted to kind of give a battle cry, because I think I speak for each of us when we say that this, guys, the die has been cast. Our decision was made. We stepped over the line and we said, we're not looking back. We're not gonna let up, slow down, back away, or be still. We're a true believer in PlanNet Marketing. Our past attitude and thinking changed. Our present makes sense, our future is secure. We're finished and done with low living, W-2 wage earning, site walking, small planning, bill collectors, colorless dreams, tame visions, mundane talking, frivolous giving, frivolous living, selfish giving, and dwarf goals. We no longer need to be popular, right? Hit the snooze button, play the politics, kiss up. We now live by faith. We wake up when we get ready. We love by patience. We go where God leads us. We labor by power. We give as He directs us, and we travel the world. Our course is set, our business is great demand, and guys, we are helping as many people live their dreams. We can't be bought, compromised, detoured, lured away, turned back, diluted, or delayed. We won't flinch in the face of sacrifice, hesitate in the presence of adversity, negotiate at the table of the enemy, ponder at the pool of popularity. We are trailblazers in PlanNet Marketing, and we're gonna lead the trail. Come with us.
And we'd like to present these 4 champions who are blazing the trail with their Trailblazers Awards. All right, everybody, you know the vision was 100 millionaires. We need 96 more. Where am I? Another big hand for the Trailblazers, the first 4 millionaires, PlanNet Marketing worldwide. In the industry of travel from at the highest level, under his leadership, IntelliTravel again has been able to sell over $3 billion worth of travel, averaging $1 billion a month, sending out between $3 and $5 million of commissions to your families. Everybody get on your feet and welcome PlanNet Marketing's business partner, co-founder, CEO, president of IntelliTravel Worldwide, Mr. James Farrar.
One second. I was just finishing up a booking on the new IntelliTravel mobile app, which means I just earned a couple of thousand IntelliPerks points for making a booking. And actually, I earned 200 IntelliPerks points for downloading the app to begin with, and then for completing the survey, and now for making a booking. And I'm gonna take all those points, and I'm gonna get a Louis Vuitton bag, because they give them away here, but I never get one. It's so wonderful to see all of you. I can't claim to know all of you, although I'd like that, but there are so many here that I do know, and there are faces here in this front row that I have known for almost 9 years, and these people worked, put their talent, their energy, and made sacrifices with myself and Donald Bradley and Andy Cawthon and my team at IntelliTravel and the amazing corporate team at PlanNet. And that's why we're here today, right? So I'd like just a moment, a round of applause and a recognition for that initial group. And I think, what were we, Shedrick, 40 people initially? Right, and I think you're all still here. Could you have a recognition, please, for these founders? So the mobile app is in Apple. It's also in Android, but it takes longer, right? Sorry, that's a joke. I have some figures for you, so you'll pardon me for looking at my phone, but I want to get this right. I do want to say that there's so much new. We are incorporating AI. Everyone's talking about AI. We've actually been using AI for a couple of years, but we are now using AI in not some big upfront flashy way where AI is gonna take people's jobs and be, answer your phones in a robotic way. And no. We're using AI to help our travel agents save time and make more money. So we're using AI to connect commissions together better. And we're using AI so you don't have to, our travel agents don't have to go through so many processes and steps to register with a new supplier or to do any of that stuff that sort of creates friction in the background. Why not use all this amazing new technology to take that away? And that's what we're doing. We're also introducing new events. Events are amazing. You certainly know that in the marketing industry, but we know it on the travel side too. And some of you may know, we've introduced homecoming events at IntelliTravel, where every month now we're throwing open our doors and welcoming our travel agents at the home office in Delray Beach, Florida, for a tour, a luncheon, and a meet and greet with the staff every month, and I love that they're called homecomings. We've also introduced new advanced sales training for travel agents, a group of events called Accelerator, right? To accelerate the ability, some of you have been there, I hear you. So thank you. And you know that Bethany Grant and Jessica Sittimer and the ambassadors, the volunteer ambassadors at IntelliTravel are doing all that work. Why? To help agents succeed, to help them sell more, earn more, profit more, and have more fun. Are there ambassadors here today? I know many ambassadors. Yeah. So you guys, these ambassadors volunteer their time. Right? Talk about servant leadership. They are sharing their knowledge and helping other travel agents succeed. So, big round of applause for our ambassadors. Okay. My point to you in all this new stuff and the events, by the way, ITQ, IntelliTravel Quest, coming up in February, and has gotten so big that for the second time, we are chartering an entire cruise ship, right? So the Norwegian Joy in February is our big event at IntelliTravel, but followed by 40 other events throughout the year, all with the same purpose, to help our travel agents learn more to earn more. We have a goal. Jessica Sittimer and Bethany Grant have a goal, a new program that hasn't even been launched yet, so they'll be mad at me that I'm talking about it here. But it's called 0 to 50 grand. And the point is, we want to offer a living for our travel agents, right? We want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity for being a travel agent to be their plan A, right? Not just supplemental income, but a living. And we have many agents doing that. Now we're giving them sort of a step-by-step roadmap, a track to follow to get to that. My point is that we are investing constantly in the product that you all are selling so beautifully for us. And we are investing in our travel agents. We never stop. Let me give you some stats. In a year-over-year comparison, the number of advisors, travel advisors, earning $1,000 or more is up 32% year over year. The number earning $5,000 or more is up 38%. The number earning $10,000 or more is up 31%. And the number of travel advisors earning $25,000 or more in a year is up 57% year over year. That is the staircase, the stepladder that we've built, and we're moving people up it through this investment in technology, in talent at IntelliTravel, in events, and in everything that we do. August 15th, the commission run, $106 million in sales, $10 million in commissions. That's the last commission run. Going out to our travel agents, the people that you have brought to IntelliTravel. By the way, we do this, we pay commissions twice a month, right? So the first commission run for August, $10 million. It represented 40,000 bookings, which is a 60% increase over the same period last year. We do this over and over again every month. Overall, US sales are up more than 40% year to date. And I have to say, in the UK, sales are up 80% year to date. So I know you've seen some of your top leaders are from the UK. Would you, anyone here from the UK, would you stand up and wave, please? That's amazing that you made the effort to come all this way. And it's amazing what you're doing, what your group, what your organizations are doing in the UK on the travel side. Soon, next, we'll be able to measure Jamaica and the Caribbean, right? Because that has grown so much that we can start talking about travel sales growth there too. So, if an agent earns $1,000 a year, or sells, that's about $10,000 worth of travel, we know that 90-something% of them will stay with IntelliTravel. That's the retention rate with just a little bit of earnings. And I say this to you because that means retention in your organizations. That means happy travel agents that you've brought to the program. That means you and your organizations retain those folks and the earnings from those folks. So this is how we're tied together. All they have to do is sell $10,000 worth of travel, which could be one cruise to a family, right? And they are 90-something% assured to stay in the program for that year. Think about that. Sorry, 9 years ago I didn't need these glasses. In June of this year, 2024, we passed the total sales for all of 2023. We will do over 600,000 bookings this year at IntelliTravel. I project 2024 travel sales now to finish up at over $1.2 billion. And you know, that has put us in the top 25 travel agencies in the country. We are in the company of American Express, Expedia, Booking.com, and IntelliTravel. Donald Bradley and I talk a lot about the beginnings of our partnership. We're coming up on our 9-year anniversary. Both of these companies looked very different 9 years ago. We have lifted each other up. I know that IntelliTravel is a better company because of its partnership with PlanNet. And I hope and I pray that you feel the same way about PlanNet. So is this working? It seems like a silly question to ask, doesn't it? No one else can claim this. The oldest host agency in the travel industry, now 33 years. The biggest in the travel industry, the most reputable, the most tech-enabled, the #1 retailer in the country for top brands, the only global host agency, including the UK, Ireland, the countries of the Caribbean, and more to come. Soon, the only agency offering advisors the opportunity to sell across all travel markets. Our heartbeat, which is vacations and leisure travel, holidays, of course, but also corporate travel accounts, individual road warrior business travelers, meeting planning and event production services, and even our own travel packages. Because if you've been paying attention the last year, you'll know that we acquired Hickory Global Partners, the Corporate Travel Consortium, MGME Meetings and Events, and Major Travel, a UK vacation provider that we're bringing here to the US in 2025.
I'm so grateful that it did. Guys, I dove right in. Personal development, Jim Rohn, I was obsessed. And I learned really quickly that you better become a student of this industry or you will quickly become a statistic. There's a lot of statistics. People that don't make it. They're sold a false reality. This is going to be easy. There's not a lot of work involved here. Guys, there's a lot of work involved here, especially if you want to do the things of the people that you're seeing walk on this stage today. So I went into network marketing to change my life and found out that I would change a lot of other lives. I want to give you these 5 things that I think have helped me in the industry, helped me in this company, and maybe helped me get on the stage. So the first one is know what you want. You've heard this before. Know what you want from the depths of your soul, because when it gets hard, you're going to have to remember those things every single day. Guys, work even when you don't feel like it. Some of my biggest breakthroughs happen when I don't feel like doing the work. You have to constantly be working on yourself and your business. Number 3, learn the skill sets. This business is just a series of skill sets. Some of you just haven't even learned to talk human to another human yet. The PS3, follow up, duplication, these are skill sets. Number 4, be consistent and coachable. Warning, if you're not consistent, nobody worth coaching you will coach you. And number 5, don't give up when things get hard. Learn to make adjustments. This business is a series of adjustments. I'm gonna leave you with this, okay? You're in this room that makes you above average. You're here, you're above average. The average person does not go out of their way to do this. So when you leave here, make a promise to yourself. You will leave here with an above average attitude, an above average work ethic, an above average hunger, an above average drive, an above average determination to go do the things that you said you were gonna do before you get started. And I promise you will see an above average lifestyle. Thank you, PlanNet Marketing.
Wow, I definitely was not expecting that. Thank you, Mr. Bradley. Thank you, Mrs. Bradley. This has been an amazing journey. I've been through so much over the past 8 years, dealing with MS. Sometimes I'm not walking, sometimes I'm walking, but I'm not giving up. I don't know what life is gonna bring as far as multiple sclerosis is concerned, but I know that this opportunity is gonna help me take care of myself. So for those that are out there, just keep going, never give up, and understand that this truly, truly, truly is the best place on the planet.
Everybody, another big hand for Iron Man, Mr. Brandon Grace. To a testimony. This year's Iron Woman Award goes to, all the way from the United Kingdom, Miss Sophie Finn.
But I was literally just having a conversation with Brandon. We have literally don't have it easy whatsoever. Living life with MS is horrible. You don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow, not be able to walk. And yeah, wow, I'm just so taken back by this, and I'm just so grateful for it.
With what it is that we're doing. You need to put big energy into the small things, the day in and day out actions that you don't feel like doing when you don't feel like doing them. No task is below or above me when I'm building my business, even the mundane steps. And you need to start taking responsibility for your businesses. I think often we see people looking at uplines and sidelines, but the reality is it's down to you to start writing your own success story, and that should start today. That's how you're going to become unstuck in your business. The path that you walk when you get obsessed with growth, by the way, is a really lonely one. It's not something that I talk about often, but people around you are always the quickest to doubt what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it. In fact, they're usually the ones that are your biggest haters at the beginning, but they will become your biggest supporters at some point when you decide to prove them wrong. People will question why you're doing this, and you'll probably question yourself 1,000 times over as well. And it's okay to break into a million pieces. I've done it myself at every single level that I've moved through this business. And if you don't quit, you're going to learn how to put those pieces back into a masterpiece of the person that you were saying that you wanted to be all along, and the person that could help everybody else with this business from the beginning. Thank you so much, guys.